Oh my god. Okay. I just found out that Mousie passed this morning. She and I had like a really unique relationship. This bond that we had, the trust that she had in me to tell her story. She had always told me how much she cared about me and thought I was so talented. It's been really interesting filming this series because I do talk with a lot of people that have struggles and have hurdles that they are trying to jump over in their life. And I've always been worried that someone that I interview wouldn't be able to jump that hurdle. And I can't believe that's Mousie. I spent most of the day talking to Mousie's friends, her family. The messages from you all started to pour in, wondering what was going on. How was I going to tell you? What would I say? I decided there was only one thing to do. I brought you such. I brought you flowers.
Thank you.
I got this from Mousie in New York, and I had never given it to her.
No.
But I want you to have it.
I know you want to go outside, but
Because I think she would love it.
Thank you.
Of course. And then I just got you food in here too, just in case.
And so, guess what? So everybody in downtown LA, they recognize her left and right. When me and her were walking downtown LA in East Hollywood, she was like, "Oh my God, you're Monica. You're the breadwinner." And they're like, and she's like, "That's me."
Wow, really?
And at first, like she was like, you were like, she thought she was like there was paparazzi following her.
Yeah, wow.
She was like, "Oh my God, that's nice of them that they wanted to take a picture with me." I was like, I thought that was cute. I was like, "Oh my gosh, they love her. They love her.
They really, really do. They really, really do." Yeah.
And then this was my birthday and my family. And they love her. They love the shit out of her. They really do. Even my mom thinks that she's so beautiful. That she's so attractive. She's way attractive more than any real female out there is. She knocks them down. Like she can't even keep up. They can't compete with her. My mom says.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I finally meet you. In unfortunate circumstances, but it's nice to finally meet you. Well, thank you both for doing this. I didn't know how to handle this. I talked to you this morning, Tweety, and you were saying we should film a video about it. Because
People who love her have the right to know.
A lot of people have really fallen in love with her through the videos.
It's easy to do.
She had been going through health issues for the past year or so, right?
She has cirrhosis of the liver due to untreated Hep C.
I didn't hear the date, but like she told me that they gave her a date and everything, and I was like, she was going to tell me, and I didn't want to hear it.
Like a date that she would live until. So it was that serious. It was.
The doctors they wanted to talk to me, but I refused to hear that. I don't want to hear. I didn't want to hear the date.
It's like giving up.
Yeah,
When
basically.
you accept the date, you're like, okay, then that's when I'm going to die.
Yeah.
It was causing her stomach to fill with fluid.
With fluid,
which was
because she needed to pee,
suffocating her lungs,
and then going up to her heart,
making it hard to breathe,
to drown it. And she needed to take her laces. She got out of the hospital. She was taking her medication, and they made sure that But then a couple of days before that, before the day when she went to the hospital, she ran out of her medication, like 2 days, and that was enough to get to her to that point.
She wasn't ready to die. There was no need for that to happen. Don't give a heart patient who's responsive Narcan. I mean, I only have a prison GED, but common sense tells me not to do that.
And that's the proof.
They took that and wrapped it and threw it in the bottom of their trash.
What's in there?
The
syringe.
The syringe and the Narcan.
And their gloves.
And she told me to put her neck, to sit her up on the bed, and put your hand under her chin, right where the glands is out here, and like the forehead, and like you push the forehead and you push this up to make sure that she breathes, like, you know, her airway, because it was so fat. Like I was like, oh fuck, I was like, oh my god, like this is bad. And they just, like I said, has she took any opiates or had any fentanyl? I'm like, no, we didn't do nothing like that. That was the case. She needs to get on a gurney and get to the hospital just fast. I know that. She walked downstairs to the gurney. I saw her get onto the gurney. She said, "I love you," and I was like, "I love you too." And like, well, dude, can I go with you guys? It's like, no, due to coronavirus, we can't let you go with us in the paramedic. I'm like, I'm her partner. I'm her, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, I need to go with her. This is awful.
As far as they knew, he was the husband. They're not going to tell a man he can't go with his wife. So why would it be any different for these folks? She walked herself down to the gurney.
Yes.
How do you walk yourself down to the gurney and then an hour later you're dead? Oh, well, fuck it. He's a drug addict. It saves the state some money. When I go into the emergency room, I don't care if I'm higher than giraffe pussy. I'm not going to tell them that I was using drugs. Because when I do, it changes. You see them go from to that. And don't be a transsexual or a faggot or a queer or whatever they want to call us. Don't be that, because then it'll be even worse. I want to hear what that hospitalized to say.
Yeah.
Because in their custody, from them ambulance people to their custody, she died. I know her. She's a strong bitch.
Yeah.
I have sat down and I have used drugs with mama till the sun came up, and I'm talking, we did loads of drugs. And it didn't kill us.
Me and Mousie live very different lives, but something that I'll always take with me is speaking up for other people that have been wronged. If someone's been wronged, she'll be the first to stand up and say something about that.
A bully knockout, you know what I mean? Straight up.
I'm not a bully. I've never been one. And I'm not into jumping people. I'm a strong believer. If you open your mouth, you need to have hands to cover that. If a homosexual or anything that's not straight loses the fight, what's the first thing they say? Oh, well, it figures, you know what I mean? Well, no, well, that's to be expected. But they're not used to that. Damn, what? Who did what? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay.
She gave me the best advice ever anybody has ever given me about prison. She said, bitch, first motherfucker that calls you up out of your name, take flight on his motherfucking ass and don't stop. Just keep going till the pepper spray comes. And let him douse you and do all that. And when you get up just as faggish as you can be. And tip away. And she said, and the rest of them will leave you alone. And it rings true even to this very day. She taught me self-worth. If I'm not going to stand up for me, I can't expect anybody else to stand up for me. Make sure your side of the street is clean. No matter what you're doing. That's why I wear shirts and ties. But you see me, I'll be slamming, or I'll be smoking. Life means more to me today because of her.
Like one of the episodes was titled, she's a living legend, and she continues to live on.
Yeah, absolutely. Every day we live our lives.
Every day we live our lives, she's here with us.
I don't believe it still. I need to see proof. Because I know that bitch.
Just deep.
I know that bitch. That's my bitch.
Do you think Mousie would want us to be filming this video?
I do.
I do.
As grave as it may sound, I believe she would, even after her death, she would want this to help somebody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gio, for having me.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
So much love for you.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything, okay? I'm here for you. I really am. Driving back from Long Beach, I replayed over and over again the conversations and the time that I shared with Mousie. the lessons she taught me, the heart she shared with me, the trust that she had in me. It's Christmas time, and as I looked around at all the lights and decorations, I thought of how important Christmas was to her.
My family was very about the holidays. I love holidays. And I just like the whole sprucing up your house and just something about Christmas and New Year's. Just, if you're not around family, it hurts. It hurts like a MFer.
And it gave me some sort of peace to know that she is with her sister, her mom and her dad, celebrating the holiday together. We love you, Mousie. We miss you. And you will never, ever be forgotten.